Welcome back to House TV Live. I'm Rick Spence, and with me today is Carmit Oran with Carmit Oran Interior Design out of beautiful San Francisco. And we've got a special treat. This is a complete gut remodel down in South San Jose. So Carmit, thanks for joining us. Give me a little background on this home and who this was for.
Thank you for having me, first of all. So it's a 4,000 square foot home that we completely remodeled from scratch. Changed the entire materials of the house. We changed the windows, the roof, the floors, the wall treatment, tiling, custom cabinets, you name it. In this particular project, I had to do a unique combination between a Western feel, which is more masculine, more rough, to a feminine feel, which what his wife was asking me to create.
So why don't we start in the room? Everyone likes to spend time in the kitchen. I really love the juxtaposition of some of the materials here. So tell me about what you were going for and what the homeowners wanted from this kitchen.
The main thing she wanted is a very spacious kitchen, and she asked for a lot of storage solutions. In terms of materials, this kitchen actually started from the countertop. It's a unique marble that looks like a soapstone when you first look at it, but it's not. It's a marble that has beautiful gray and white veins, and it's very rich and deep. When I first saw this, that was the start of the entire remodel material selection. This marble repeats itself in the kitchen, in the home bar, master bathroom, and a lot of other spaces. The style of the house, you could say, is a modern, traditional farmhouse. The reason I'm saying traditional is because I wanted to keep it classic and timeless. That's why I went with lots of natural materials, with a lot of traditional finishes, such as the OG finish of the countertops, plumbing fixtures. They will all be in polished nickel, which is very timeless, combined with brass element in the light fixtures, in the hardware. The perimeter is painted white. The island is white oak in its natural finish. These two materials repeat themselves throughout the house as well to tie everything together.
Tell me more about the floor.
So the floor is an engineered wood floor. I went with the widest plank that I could find, which is 9.5 inch. I wanted to have a deeper, richer feeling because in this particular remodel, I wanted to preserve the traditional look.
Yeah, really nice. So you've got the kitchen, which sort of combines that, and you have these two living spaces where they each sort of got their own living room. Why don't you tell me a little bit about how you tackled these two different living spaces?
Yeah, so when I first met my lovely client, she said, my living room is my space and the family room is his space. The living room is more feminine. It has lots of round shapes, the arches in the focal wall that has lots of storage in it, the textures that we have all around, the pillows, the throws, the curtains, welcoming and homey in a very comfortable way. Still, even this room has lots of leather, lots of natural stone in the coffee table, for example, and the finish of the coffee table itself, which is reclaimed wood, add this Western feel, to add this roughness, but in a very soft way. The family room, on the other hand, had to work with his personality, but not in a man cave kind of way. And once we started the remodel, he said, you know what, let's do the fireplace, but you have to keep the insert, the wood fire burning insert, because it's a very strong one and it determined the entire design. I found the perfect limestone. So it's like a sculpture. We built a hearth from the same stone and covered the existing fireplace. I created an extra storage and used mesh wire cabinet in oil rub bronze finish. All the fixtures in this room, all the finish fixtures in this room is oil rub bronze. You won't see brass there, unlike other rooms. My client in particular rode horses and work cattle on his family farm for more than 60 years. So he's quite the cowboy, you could say. One thing that I really love about this room, in the family room, is we added his original saddle to the space to show his personality in a way that you can see the real saddle that he rode for all those years.
Really awesome. I mean, what a great space. And I think the other thing is they're both super livable spaces. You're giving a nod. You're like weighting them feminine and weighting them masculine. But anyone would be happy to have either one of these spaces, let alone both of them. I want to jump to the master bathroom because you had mentioned the material repeating. That's that same marble, right?
Yeah, actually, we started the selection of the entire house with these beautiful marble slabs. When I saw them, I knew that I'm going to use them and tie them with Calcutta flooring that adds lots of brass and taupe hues. The shower walls are ceramic handmade tiles with broken glass inside in a taupe color. So all these materials, the taupe, the white Calcutta with brassy hues, and the beautiful gray slab work seamlessly together. Another material you can see throughout the house is lots of shiplap to give an extra texture and to tie in with the rest of the house materials.
Really beautiful. Do they have family that visits, and how did you account for that? Because I see some beautiful guest rooms here.
Yes, they are empty nesters, and it was very important for them to have one guest room for her parents to come and visit, and the other guest room will be for the grandchildren when they come and visit, which has two twin bed, upholstered twin bed. What I love about this room is you can look around and you see interesting items. It's just one of the best rooms that I love in these projects.
Do you want to tell me a little bit about the exterior and how you treated it to update it? I love the limestone. You see that immediately. The backyard space is really cool too.
Their backyard is just amazing. It's endless. It was very important to give them the best experience to be outside. I built an extension, covered the top, the vaulted ceiling with shiplap to ties in with the rest of the materials inside. And I added an outdoor kitchenette and bar.
So they can open that window up,
Yes.
pass food outside. You've got that really cool bar. And that's just party ready out there right now.
That's exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to create a fun, inviting space for all their friends and their family to be in through the years.
Apparently this job came through House, right? Why don't you tell me a little bit about that? Did they just find your profile and loved your work?
Yeah. Actually, my client, she reached out through House. She said she browsed around and looked for an interior designer, and she really liked what she saw. Our husband, he said, if my wife choose you and my wife trusts you, then I'm on board. I'm good. So they were amazing.
That's awesome, and I think the joy comes through in the design. When you have a happy relationship and you do all this collaboration, you can see the love in the design because you felt the confidence that you could really get into it and do your best work, and then it comes through, right? That's like the payoff.
You said that. You said it perfectly. I couldn't say it better than you. It's just that. It's the fact that when you feel that you've been trusted, that you feel like people understand what you're doing, people hire you to do your thing, you know what you're doing, then you feel that you can really be stress-free. You can really trust your gut and pour all the love in.
Maybe just tell me a little about how you use House Pro and how it helps you with your work.
I use House Pro for my leads. I use them for my room boards, for my proposals, invoice, and purchase orders. It's the best way to communicate with my clients. There's a lot of work involved in buying furniture and buying materials and accessories. Lots of work, lots of behind the scenes work. So you have to be very organized. You need to know what you bought, where you buy it, did you charge a client, did you reimburse? That's all the things that House Pro does, and they made my life slightly easier in terms of running my business.
Well, this has been a real treat. Thank you for walking us through this beautiful home. I can't wait to see more of your work and many more years of success to you. And we'll do it again sometime.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.